Hey everyone, Colin here at eTrailer. Today we have in here a 2019 Ford Escape. We've been test fitting some bike racks. Right now on here we have the Swagman Current. This is a 2-bike platform rack. It's going to allow you to get 2 bikes loaded and get them to and from your destination. Really cool thing about this bike rack is that it is going to be e-bike approved as well as fat tire bike approved. So it's going to be able to carry e-bikes or fat tire bikes up to 60 pounds. And it's also going to fit those fat tires up to 5 inches wide. So you can carry a wide variety of bikes on here. You don't necessarily have to use it for those bikes. If you got any road bikes or those nice carbon fiber bikes or even mountain bikes, you can also use those on here as well. So that's a pretty cool feature about it. Now we can also tilt it away from the vehicle so we can gain access to the trunk. How we do that, there's a green lever in here. What we're going to do is pull that, tilt it away like so. Now we'll come open up the trunk and you can see there's plenty of clearance between our hatch and our e-bike. Now I can slide in and grab whatever gear that I might need out of my trunk. Now to tilt it back up, we're just going to grab a hold of the bike rack at the center mast, push up till it locks into place. Each bike's going to be secured at 3 different points. We're going to have a strap on each wheel, so those are 2 of the points, just a strap coming around securing each wheel into the wheel tray. Now up top we're going to have the 3rd point. It's going to be a rubber coated frame hook that's putting downward force on top of our frame and forcing it down into the cradles. Now let's go ahead and unload our bike. We're going to start with the straps. Pretty easy to operate, just push in the tab and push the strap out. Now when it comes to our frame hook, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a trick. We're going to take off the hook right there. We're going to do the same for the hook holding onto our e-bike. Now from here, you can see I have a hand on it. You want to make sure you have a grip on it at all times. Now what we're going to do is fold down this arm, and that's going to prevent us from having to maneuver around it to unload our bike. So from here we don't have to come around the hooks or risk damaging our vehicle at all. We can just get it up and off. And especially with these bigger e-bikes that could weigh up to 60 pounds, it's going to be nice having that feature. And when you're done, it's always a good idea to go ahead and replace the cradles. And then when the bike rack's not in use, just go ahead and keep that arm down. It locks into place like that. We're also going to replace our straps just because they're pretty long. We don't want them touching the ground at all or dragging. Now with any hitch-mounted accessory, you're going to have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Escape, we'll measure from the bumper to the outermost point. It's about 25 inches added onto the back of our vehicle. We can cut down on that space by folding this up towards our Escape. Same lever we use to tilt it away. Just pull that and fold it up until it locks into place. Now again, from the bumper to the outermost point, it's going to be 14 inches. So if you take away a good amount of space, you want to keep this in mind for any close quarter situations, like if you want to park in your garage. I also want to point out that our cradles do sit pretty close. We're about 1 inch away on these 2 top cradles. However, you can see when I push up on the bike rack, it's not really budging, so you're not going to have to worry about it making contact with your vehicle. Now let's come down and see how it attaches to our hitch. We're going to have a 2 inch by 2 inch hitch receiver on our Escape. You can see we have a sleeve on the inside of the receiver. We can actually take that off, and that'll convert the shank to be compatible with 1 1/4 inch hitches. So if you have multiple vehicles in your household with those 2 size hitches, you'll be able to use this bike rack with both of them. We do have an anti-rattle hitch pin that goes all the way through and tightens down. It takes away the shake and play from our bike rack even when we're traveling at high speeds. And we do have a lock on the other side as well, which is going to be a nice theft deterrent. Well, thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for our test fit of the Swagman Current 2 bike rack on our 2019 Ford Escape.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.